So you want to be a photographer. Let's talk about the gear that you're gonna need. Number one, you are going to need a camera of some sort. Now there's a lot of different options out there, from DSLRs to the brand new ones, which are mirrorless cameras. What I highly recommend is to jump into the mirrorless game, because that is what's currently being used and it is what the future is. Now for recommendation purposes, I think something like a Canon R10 would be great. Brand new, that's about $1,000, which is a little bit on the pricier side. But one thing that I highly recommend is to purchase secondhand off of reputable websites like CAD.com or even from Adorama. You're gonna find much better prices in the used market and in excellent condition. Number two, you're going to need one of these. This is the lens of the camera. And usually you can find a kit where it comes with the body and with the lens together, but I am not a big fan of that. The reason for it is because the lens that comes with the kit is generally just kind of like an okay lens. It's not that great. It doesn't give you that much of sharp images. So I highly recommend to spend most of your budget in the lens itself. For example, this is a 24-70. Now this is $2,200, which is really pricey, but one budget lens that I always recommend is the Nifty 50. Now for any camera brand that you're using, generally they have a 50mm lens, and that generally runs about $150 to about $200 or so. That lens will produce a lot more better results than the kit lens that comes with your camera. Number three is SD cards. Now I've got two right here. One's a SanDisk, one's a ProGrade. Now they look pretty identical, right? But they're vastly different. And what you really have to pay attention to is what type of class they are. For example, this SanDisk right here is a V30 with a read and write speed of 150 megabits. Compared to this ProGrade right here is a V90 with a read speed of 300 megabits and a write speed of 250. So when you compare these two, the ProGrade is actually a lot faster than the SanDisk one. SanDisk has actually been pretty good for overall photography. I've never had a problem with it. So this V30 would be good enough if you're just taking photos. Number four is extra batteries. These are a little on the pricey side and you can easily spend quite a bit of cash on them, but it's worth it for the peace of mind whenever you are filming or photographing weddings or even having back-to-back portrait sessions. It's good to have multiple of these. Trust me, you